Hey, what's up, y'all? Once again, you already know, popcorn preaching. So I'm on my way to work this morning, and I hit a little bit of black ice. Wasn't nothing crazy, wasn't nothing dangerous, but it was just enough for me to, as I'm driving, to anybody that's ever hit it, you're just kind of driving, all of a sudden you're just like, whoa, and just like real quick, there's a little bit of, not necessarily panic, but enough to make you just kind of, oh, hey, better pay a little more attention. That's what God used for popcorn preaching today. Sometimes in our life, and especially as we really strive to walk with God, there's going to be times that we're covering what we know to be familiar ground. We're just going to be going. I was headed to work this morning, so I'm like, yeah, I've driven this 1,000 times. But there's going to be times in our walk that we're going to be walking on very familiar ground. But every now and again, right in the center of that moment, there's going to come a point in time where it's going to be like, whoa, and there's going to be something that could cause us to slip. I want to encourage you today. When you're walking, don't become so accustomed to familiar ground. Don't grow so accustomed to just, I'm just doing what I usually do, that you become to the point where you're not paying attention. Because just like that black ice very easily could have, sent me into a ditch, and thank God it didn't. But the same way that black ice could have sent me into a ditch, sometimes the things that we're not paying attention to in our walk, it could send us into a spiritual ditch. You might grow accustomed to just scrolling on your phone, and then all of a sudden something pop up in your feed that, hey, that shouldn't be there, but it can get your attention, and next thing you know, you're looking at stuff that maybe you're not supposed to look at. Or you could just be talking to the same people that you always talk to. Y'all are just chatting, having a good old time. And then all of a sudden somebody start talking about somebody, or somebody start talking about a certain subject that you ain't got no business being involved in. That little bit of spiritual black ice, shoom, gonna send you right down the wrong way, and bam, you in a ditch. So I want to encourage you, watch out for spiritual black ice. Y'all have a great day. See ya.